Hello, welcome to Got the Text. Today is December 27th, and the topic today is Twilight of Evil. The verse is found in Deuteronomy 12, verses 29 to 31. When God, your God, cuts off nations whose land you are invading, shoves them out of your way so that you displace them and settle in their land, be careful that you don't get curious about them after they've been destroyed before you. Don't get fascinated with their gods thinking, I wonder what it was like for them worshipping their gods. I like to try that myself. Don't do this to God, your God. They commit every imaginable abomination with their gods. God hates it all with passion. Zombies, vampires, wizards, witches, and werewolves. The current craze for the supernatural is still at frenzy when you read this, and I know Satan will work quite hard to be sure it is. Then you'll hardly be able to exist without hearing about a new book, movie, or fad featuring some of the scariest critters Satan has been able to conjure up. You know, of course, as Christians, that such things already exist. You even know that Satan is behind all supernatural evil, whether society realizes it or not. What you may not know is that even though you don't believe in reality zombies, vampires, werewolves, and other creatures, it is very dangerous to take an interest in their stories. In his book, The Screwtape Letters, Lewis said, there are two equal and opposite errors into which our race can fall about the devils. One is to believe in their existence. The other is to believe and to feel an excessive and unhealthy interest in them. As I write this, a vampire mega saga has just ended, and new reports are starting to scare people more than the thought of imaginary vampires. Teens inspired by the movies and the books they came from are starting to act like vampires, biting each other and even feeding off each other's blood. These kids probably didn't think they'd end up wanting to bite someone when they got interested in vampires. That's how Satan hooks us. Before we know it, we are infected. Health experts warn that biting can have serious consequences. Up to 15% of human bites can become infected, and blood-borne diseases such as HIV, hepatitis, and syphilis can be passed on. A far greater consequence is the harm that is done to our salvation and our relationship with God when we listen to and play with demons. Scripture tells us demons are real. It also tells us to submit ourselves to God so that we can resist them, and then they will flee from us. James 4:7. Stay close to God and send the devils packing. That's it for today, and thanks for watching.